how my passive income portfolio is growing. What's up everybody? Welcome back to Creating Cash Flow, where today I am going to be showing you my entire passive income portfolio. So dividends earned, interest earned in 2022 when I really started. I just started this channel and this new focus on creating cash flow and creating passive income in like Q4 of last year. So you'll start seeing how everything started to change. You'll be able to see again every dollar of passive income I earned in 2022 and exactly how I am tracking it. So before I started tracking it, I realized I would just get I bank with Ally Bank. You guys already know that. And they have an interest that they pay every single month for keeping your money in there. And I would get like a $10 payment in one account, $4 payment in another, and maybe like a $90 payment in one of the other accounts. And then I own a number of stocks, and I do that across Robinhood and TD Ameritrade. But basically just every so often I'd get a push notification that says like, hey, you just earned 14 cents because of your investment in Apple or whatever it is. And because the amounts of money seemed so small, I didn't really pay a ton of attention to it. It was more of, hey, like that's nice. I got an extra $5 and I didn't have to do any work, which is part of the point of dividend investing and keeping your money invested in a high interest savings account. But I never kept track of all of those very small payments coming through. They were sporadic, they were on different platforms, and it just felt like a lot of work to be able to say, hey, for the $80 that I earn a year in passive income, it's not worth it to build a tracker. So if that's how you think about your passive income, this video is definitely for you. Or if you're already tracking your passive income and you're just looking for another way to look at and track passive income, then this video is for you as well. So this is the part that is really, it's like the part that makes you want to pull your hair out that you have to do, but it's the details, it's pulling everything together that's going to make all of this completely worth it and make you feel so organized in your passive income portfolio. So what we're looking at over here is basically on the left side, you have accounts, different accounts here, and on the right side, you have the months and when the interest or when the dividends were paid out, when the passive income came in. So I have three main accounts. The first one is Ally, the next one is Robinhood, and the third one is TD Ameritrade. So we'll start with Ally since it's up here at the top, but I basically have three different accounts in Ally. And with each of these accounts, you'll see how much interest I earned having my money in a high yield savings account, which if you do not have your money in a high yield savings account, I already made a video about this that I will link here. But basically, if you have your money stored in a JP Morgan Chase, they pay out a 0.01% annual percentage yield on the money that you leave there. So basically, they're not willing to pay you any money for keeping your money with them. There's really no upside there. There are banks like Ally, Ally is the one that I use, and they pay an annual percentage yield that is very competitive. So in this case, they currently pay a 3.3% annual percentage yield, and you'll see it definitely switches throughout the year based on what the Fed is doing. But essentially what we're seeing here is in January the APY was pretty low, and I add money to most of these accounts pretty regularly, but you'll see like I'm not making that much money, $1.35, $2.44 for keeping my money in Ally. But as the APY start changing, and they started changing around July, August area, and you will start to see how much more money I started earning. And granted, the two bottom accounts I was adding more money to. So this one's gonna be a little bit more skewed, but I don't think I added any money to this account throughout the entire year. So you'll see that when the APY is really low, you're not making that much money. And as it starts to increase, you go from $2 to $5 to $8 to $9. So that's money. It's not a lot of money. And again, that's why I found it hard to want to sit down and actually create this spreadsheet, because $9 a month, who cares? It's not going to be very noticeable. But all of these accounts added up ended up earning me $564.08 on the year. So my Robinhood account, these are the stocks that I own that actually pay dividends within Robinhood. And you'll start seeing repeats because I invest in some of these stocks in multiple accounts. But basically DIA, they're one of the few that pay a monthly dividend. So every single month you're getting paid out by DIA. AMBP, they pay a quarterly. The rest of these pay quarterly. So you'll see QQQ. That's a pretty good dividend earning each quarter. And Apple as well, where I earned 97 bucks, 103 bucks, 107, 107. But basically, my entire Robinhood portfolio earned me $552.11 in passive income earnings. So the next account is TD Ameritrade. And within TD Ameritrade, just based on how things work with TD and how my financial life and background has shaped up until this point, I ended up with multiple accounts in TD Ameritrade, which I don't know, it's kind of annoying to track, but it's just how it is for me. So that's why it looks a little funky here, where you have this account here that has DIA, Apple, Ford, these Vanguard funds, right? So you can come in here and you'll see that my first TD Ameritrade account earned me $589 in passive income. But again, each of these is like, they're pretty small payouts. So this is Ford. In March paid me 10 bucks, June paid me 10 bucks, September paid me 15 bucks, December it paid me 15 bucks. So it doesn't feel like a lot. They're just these little payments that I just usually end up investing right back into the market immediately. And so it doesn't really even feel worth accounting for, but it's still money that's coming into my portfolio. So the next account, again, you have Ford, PSA, PBR here. So basically you see more quarterly payouts resulting in $282.82 in passive income earnings. So the next one, and my biggest account, is here, where I have a number of different stocks, ETFs, funds that I've invested in. And again, the only one, DIA, is the only one that pays out every single month. The rest of them are paying out quarterly, but I earned $807. So all of these small payouts are ending up to become a lot more money, with a grand total of all of this being $3,604. So I then made a 2023 tab where I'll be able to go through and edit and update all of these numbers for 2023, which will then automatically fill out this section of my yearly dividend income, so I can kind of track month by month, year by year, how my passive income portfolio is growing. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful and that this gave you a few ideas, because if you're getting a lot of small payouts, that could be resulting in more money than you know, and it's worth accounting for. I also feel more motivated to go figure out and take control of my financial future based on knowing these numbers for myself. So as always, thank you so much for watching and giving me your time. I really appreciate a like, a subscription if you found this video helpful. And if not, leave a comment down below on what I could have done to really hit the spot for you. All right, everybody, thanks again. See ya.